So you might want to get some paper out for this. If you are a Coach Simplify member, you don't have to worry about this. The sheet is going to be inside of the platform. It's going to be under marketing challenges. I think I might change that name, but this video as well as the calendar will be there as well. But if you want to take notes and follow along with me, go ahead and do that. Okay. So this is week 1. Now, week 1, these are tasks that you want to do the first week. So that first week, look, let me pull out my calendar. That first week is going to be, let's look. That first week is going to be start September the 1st through September the 8th. Or September, let's do September the 2nd through September the 8th, right? That's what this first week is. This first week is going to be planning. And I know that we already have a holiday, right? So you can sit down on Monday. Most of us are not working for Monday. Kim says yes. And we can sit down and do this for week 1. Okay? So let me give you a foreshot of this. So that task that you're going to do is that you're going to sit down and you're going to specify what your sales or leads or engagement goal is going to be. It does not have to be all of this. It does not. So maybe you have a sales goal that you want to meet. Maybe you want to sell 2 courses, or maybe you want to get 2 new clients, or maybe you want to make a 100, no, let's make a bigger goal, $1,000 this month. That will be your sales goal. Or maybe you want to build your email list and you need to get maybe you just starting and your goal for this month is to get 50 new people on your email list. So that will be leads. Or maybe you want to increase your engagement. Maybe your engagement on Instagram, YouTube, or what's the other one? TikTok or Facebook is low. And you want to increase that engagement. Or your open rates on your emails have been low. And you want to increase that open rate. That could be engagement as well. So you want to choose one specific goal for this month that you want to meet. That's one. Then you want to decide on your offer. Choose your course, your ebook, or a masterclass. Whatever you have already completed. I'm saying this, okay? I don't want you to create anything new. And even if you have something small, like maybe you did an audio course, maybe you did a summit, right? You have all these interviews of people. That is complete. Choose something that you already have completed, and you're going to use the marketing strategies that I just shared to sell that offer. So choose that offer, what you have. And then you're going to tailor your offer to this month's theme, which this month's theme is what I just shared with you just a few minutes ago. This is the theme that I'm speaking of. You're going to tailor it around these themes, this marketing strategy. Focus planner. The theme also is to scale and grow, growth strategies, right? But you're going to use these promotional strategies to help sell this offer for the month. Am I making sense? Let me know if I'm making sense on this. Give me a yes or no and say, yes, you're making sense, Elise, or that you want me to clarify it a little bit. And while you guys are, mulling this over in your brain, if you can do me a favor, is go ahead and like this video and share this video out too. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Kim. Yes, it's making sense. Great. Okay. All right. So let's go on to week number 2. Week number 2. Week number 2 is tasks that will position your offer. Now, this is the one thing I think people forget the most. Like, they go right into selling, right? They go right into selling, which is, it's okay, but it's almost sort of jarring for our people. Like, oh my gosh, they're like, where is this coming from? And then they're like, okay, I see that she's making an offer, but why? So we want to position it so that people want it. It's almost like a sneak peek, or a reminder. Okay, so you want to provide what I call first educational content. Educational content, which could be a video, it can be an article, it can be a podcast. It's whatever you feel is educational content. It can be a long social media post if that's your stilo, right? But it should be tips, action steps for preparation, and then you should include a call to action. Okay? Tips and actions, steps. So we want to give them, so basically what I'm saying is, if I was to put out a product like a planner sheets, okay, I have planner sheets created. I'm going to create a video about tips, about how important it is to focus on what is, focus for this month, this new quarter, because we're going to be going into a new year in less than 3 months. And so I'm going to share those tips. I'm going to share what they need to focus on. And then I'm going to make a call to action to join my course where it's about setting goals, if that's my course, if that makes sense. So I'm tying in planning and transformation or transitioning with my product that I'm going to sell at the end. Okay. Then, if you can, you also want to include an email to your list. So whatever you talk about in this educational content, you want to share it in your email list. And on your email list, you want to offer them a special discount or a bonus. So this is a great time to, maybe your bonus is the accountability group. If they join this month, they're automatically added to the accountability group call. So you want to create a piece of educational content. You want to take what you share in this educational content and you want to share that same thing inside of the email list, but you want to give them a special discount. Now you're probably saying, Elise, why would I give them a special discount? Well, because they're on your list. They say, yes, I want you to sell to me. So sell them something and give them a reason to take action. It can be a discount or a bonus. I like to say bonuses, right? That, because I don't really want you to take away from your income or your bottom line. So bonuses are just things that you probably already have. You can add that focus planner that I was talking about as a bonus. Or you can add that accountability call. Or you can do the 7-day challenge. Whatever. Like, give them something to make it easy for them to say yes. But you're going to sell something that you already have. I hope I'm clear on that. And I also want to stress this. I know I think I used to stress it a lot more than I do now, but I'm gonna get back to it because I don't think people are really missing this. We need to have a piece of content that we put out every single week. We want to show up for our audience. And believe me, I understand that it's hard to do that when you have a full-time job. To be transparent, I've actually started to go back into teaching myself, right? Just a couple of days, a couple of hours, because I missed in the classroom, right? And so my time is getting a little slack too. They're getting a little slack too. But I know that showing up once a week helps me position myself as an expert. And so when I say that I want you guys to be putting out educational content, like, I'm serious. Like, choose one of these things. Go live if you're comfortable with live. For me, it's just easier for me to go live. Or do a video recording that's like 10 minutes short. Or start a podcast. Or start writing blog posts or articles. Like, you have to, the brand is really important. I know I'm getting off topic, but y'all get what I'm saying. And then you repurpose what you've already used in your educational content in your email marketing. That's week 2. You have a whole week to do that. Week 2. Sometimes we get so flustered. And you're probably saying, well, Elise, what about social media? Social media is great when you have these other things already done. So if you have time, after you've written or recorded your educational content, you've sent out an email to your email list. If you have time, repurpose the tips that you've added, included in your educational content. Use those as social media posts. Or if you did a video, repurpose that video into a 30-second video that you can repost on social media. Okay, social media is not all be all, right? You guys see that my followers are not large. I don't have 10,000 followers. I'm not even trying to have 10,000 followers, and I still make money in my coaching business. So social media has become, I'm gonna be a little bit more transparent today. Social media has become a real pain in my butt lately. It just changes. They flip around. They say one thing works and another thing doesn't work, or you need to stop doing this. So you know what? I've stopped playing with them. I say, look, you too much for me. You got me chasing you around like I am a chicken with my head cut off. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm doing what works for me and positions myself as a brand, and that's YouTube. I brought myself back to YouTube. I don't know why I thought to leave it. I don't know. And then social media itself is a second tier option for me. Providing educational content and engaging with my email list is most important to me. Playing around on social is all great, and I just repurpose what I already have. Okay, so I'm not trying to be a social media influencer. That's when I had to realize you're not trying to be a social media influencer. You are a business. You do business things. You have business activities that you must do, and you use strategies that work in your business, that work with your personality and your time. So I'm sort of breaking up with social for a little bit, just a little bit, not a lot. Like we ain't best friends. We ain't best friends. We are not even colleagues. We're just people that we see on the street, and I say, "Hey, girl, what's up?" That's what social is for me right now. Okay. All right. So number 3, week 3. We've done week 1. We're done week 2. Now it's time for week 3. Okay. All right. Right? Miss Sheila said, preach. Week 3. Okay. Week 3 is where we start. This is where, the rubber hits the road. This is where we start to sell our offer. This is where we do a little bit more of the push of selling our offer. Week 2 was just like warming them up. Yes, I'm rubbing your back, massaging you, right? Okay. Week 3, we're going to go hard in the paint. That's what I like to call hard in the paint. And this is where we spend a little bit more time showing them what we have to offer. So we're going to host a live session, like a Q&A or a sneak peek of our course, or an interest meeting. Like if you have a group coaching program, you want to do an interest meeting. Like, hey, come meet the coach. Come see what's involved. Come meet some of the people who are inside of the academy, etc. Right? But maybe you've got a course and people want, you want to show them what's inside of the course. So you can do a sneak peek. Or maybe you've been getting some Q&A questions about what you do and what you offer. Then you do a Q&A session. Now, let me share this about that Q&A session, because I can hear some of y'all already saying this. You're saying, well, Elise, no one is physically asking me questions like on social. I might even post and say, hey, if you got any questions, ask me. But you get crickets, crickets, right? Here's what you do. You prepare a series of questions that people are saying in the back of their mind. And if you don't know that, y'all know who to go to. Go to Mr. Chat GPT. Mr. Chat GPT will pull out questions that people might have about your product. And what you do, you pull out those questions and say, hey, I do have some general questions that I know people are asking themselves. And so I'm going to answer these questions about my program and what I do. So you want to host one of those sessions, right? You want to host a live session, Q&A, a sneak peek, or an interest meeting, right? And the key thing about this, it is live. It is live, right? They want to be able to see you and hear your voice and hear some of the chatter that maybe some of your members have gone through, okay? So share how your offer aligns with preparation and transition. So as you are sharing your information about your course or your program, you're going to say how it aligns with preparing for the fall. Okay? We're taking what we already have and we're positioning it to work for the theme of the month or how it's transitioned. And then you want to share social proof posts, okay? Social proof posts are going to be like share testimonies or success stories, posts of who views your product, and you want to include a call to action. This social proof can be in an email, right? And if you say, well, at least I don't have social proof right now, I don't have any testimonies, you are the testimony. Share your success story. And then a call to action. So you can put this in an email. You can, if you play well with social media, you can post it on social media. Okay? You can send it as a direct message and say, hey, if someone has been reaching out to you, we're going to talk about that in just a second though. But host a live session. So you have a whole week to plan this, a whole week. I like sneak peeks. Like, I want people to see what we offer. Sometimes, like, okay, so let me give y'all a full face. If I was to do this month, the sneak peek, what I would do, I would invite non-members, non-Coach Simplify members to the academy when we do our end of the month calls, right? This is probably going to be the beginning of the month call. But when we do like our follow-up call, I would invite them, right, to join us, to ask me questions, right? So they can feel what it's like to have a live session with me, a live group coaching session with me. And then those who do show up, I would shoot them an email and ask them, are they ready to join? This is just a taste of what you get when you join this Coach Simplify Academy. Get what I'm saying? You're following the process, right? Let me know if this is making sense to you, okay? I'm going to take a little drink. Put it in the comments and let me know if this is making sense. And while you guys are doing that, don't forget to like this video if you have not already done that. And don't forget to share this video. Liking and sharing is caring. And for those of you who want to make sure that you get my notifications when I go live, make sure you click the notification button on my YouTube or subscribe. Make sure you subscribe if you have not done that already. I'm just assuming that you have, okay? But you definitely want to hit that subscribe button, all right? All right, Kim said, it's good. It's good. Okay, girl. It's good in the hood. All right, so let's keep going to week 4. Week 4 is the final week. The final week, and this is the really hard push as well. This is where you do tasks to close the sale. This is the end of the month. You want your you're really close to your goals. If it was leads, if it was sales, if it was engagement, you're close. Or you're trying to maybe you didn't get as close, but you're trying to get a little bit more. This is where you close the sale and get that last push. Okay, so here we are. Okay. And so you want to do a limited time offer. Offer a special bonus last few days of September and promote it every single where, right? So the first week you offer to your email list about, hey, join the accountability group. Well, this limited offer is going to be a little different. That limited offer could be, hey, if you join today, you're going to get my ebook. Or you join today, you're going to get maybe one-on-one coaching session with me. So you want to make this limited offer like only run for maybe 1 or 2 days. That's it. But we got to make that limited offer good. Okay? But I also want you to make that limited offer something that you can handle, that you can do. So that you are not like what I'm saying, over committing yourself. So if you can do live coaching sessions with people or one-on-one coaching sessions, then great. Your limited offer can be, look, for the first 10 people who buy the course or sign up for my program, you're going to get an additional one-on-one call with me. But it's only for the first 10 people. See, I can handle 10 people. I can't handle 100. Or you might say, hey, for those of you who join today, like if I say I do a push, anyone who joins today of the academy, you're also going to get the labs. You're also going to get my Canva training. You're also going to get blah, 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 whatever other courses I have, right? So I'm going to bundle this all up and I'm going to promote it everywhere. I'm going to play friends with social media around this time. I'm going to promote it on social media. I'm going to promote it on my weekly live shows I'm going to do. I'm going to promote it to my email list. Like I'm going to promote it everywhere. I'm going to change the link in my bio to my special offer. Like I'm going to promote it every single where. Okay. Now, here's the next step, which is a personalized outreach. This is where the rubber hits the road. If people have left messages underneath any of your posts or responded back to your emails or asked you questions, I'm going to reach out, or they've reached out or reached out to you months ago, I'm going to send personal messages to warm leads. These are people who've already reached out to you, not cold leads. Like I'm not just going to go in someone's group and promote. Like that's a cold thing, right? So I'm going to send out personal messages to those who have shown interest to my offer, have shown interest into me. And so I'm going to share an offer that can help them transition. Okay? You see what I'm saying? This personalized outreach is the game changer. This is the follow-up that a lot of us are missing. We're missing money because we're not doing the outreach. And if we struggle with this part, like what do I say in a direct message? Y'all know, go to Mr. Chat GPT. He will help you with that. Or just reach out to me and I will help you with it. Okay? But this personalized outreach is where the rubber actually hits the road of us making our goals, okay? Arnetta says, this is good information. Thank you, Coach Elisa. You are so welcome. Welcome. Yes, you are, okay? So that is our week. That's our weekly plan right there, guys. I've mapped it all out for you for the whole week. Now, your next steps though, okay? If you want the whole breakdown of me for each week, okay, then you have to join the Coach Simplify Academy.